How does music affect your lifestyle?
Well, I feel like that music affects me because I think it's just like a part of my like everyday thing. You know, like in the morning I listen to music on the way to school, and then at school I feel like I'm always like, you know, trying to tap out a beat on my desk. And then like every weekend we jam, and it just seems like throughout the week, 24/7. That's what I'm thinking about.
I have to say the same thing. I mean, when I wake up in the morning, it's basically the same thing. I stick in my iPod, I listen to some music before I shower, after I shower, not while I shower, but I could if I wanted to. I have done before. And, well, I just love music. That's what I have to say about that.
Does the place you play or practice reflect who you are as a person?
No, because it smells like smoke a lot of the time, and I'm not a smoker. But besides that, I think, well, the place we play is in the basement of a house. It's got pretty little nifty records and stuff on the wall. It's a pretty wide variety of music. You can see a lot of different genres in there, and since we as a group play several different genres, and I think that's pretty reflective of how we are as a group.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, like, there's like, you have Eric Clapton on the wall, Lou Reed, and then The Who, the Beatles, Green Day. I can listen to Green Day.
Rolling Stones.
But it's like, all this stuff is like, kind of helps you expand, and I don't know, gets the juices flowing. But I think like on a deeper sense, it still does even more, because like, we like to go out and just play, like, you know, we'll play out here or play on the other side of the river or wherever, and it kind of shows that like, no matter where we are, we still have like that connection with each other through music. And so, you know, it's like anywhere we play, it doesn't matter where we're at.
We also have a strobe light.
All right, have you had any musical influences in your life, and how have they affected you?
I've had a lot. I mean, I can name just, you know, like my great uncle. You know, he was blind and was like writing songs and playing guitar and stuff like that. And that's really influential to me, because, you know, there's someone who's like, one might say handicapped, but another might say gifted. And then I've had influences like Bob Dylan and Jeff Tweedy from Wilco, and I think anyone who I listen to, anyone on my iPod's an influence.
Well, of course, the music I listen to is, I guess I can consider that to be an influence, but some people, when I write music, I don't play guitar or anything. I usually write the lyrics and stuff, and when I write lyrics, some people focus a lot on the poetry and stuff, but when I write, I like to think about the melody and the way the song goes itself, the hook. So usually I think of a melody before I write the lyrics, and so I guess inspiration influences for that are a little harder to identify. So I guess my influences would just be really how I'm feeling at the time or something, not any one person in particular or environment or anything like that. That would be my influence.
Yeah, me too.
Wait, how do you guys write? Do you have like a songwriting process? Do you write together or like separately?
It changes every time. Like, every new song, there'll be days that like we write like 4 songs in a row, and like it'll just be like, I'll just start like, and then Heath will just start like writing something down like that.
We'll just start rapping. We'll just start freestyle rapping.
Yeah, basically.
Not every time.
Like, I mean, there's this song that It's Not Your Fault, and it's like,
it was just kind of like, we were at Burger King, and then we just came in the room, and he just picked up the guitar and started playing, and then it all just came together.
That's
and it was awesome.
A lot of them start like that. It's like, I don't know, that's really cool feeling, because just like all of a sudden you just start playing something, I'll start playing a chord progression, and then people start singing. It's just like everything just comes together. It's like, that's pretty cool. And then there's other songs that we like write every part out separate, like write the lyrics and then try to write the music.
Because there are times that I'll be at home or something, and a melody will come into my head, or I get some words, and I'll just write them down in my notebook, and then I'll think of a tune, and I'll come to practice, and I'll be like, hey Tanner, see if you can play something like this on the guitar, and then I'll do something stupid like go do 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 do, and then he'll try to play it. But I think most of it, a lot of our stuff is usually on the spot. I think
Jam based.
Even if we do try to make it more structured, a lot of it is really jam based.
Do you think music affects your lifestyle, or your lifestyle affects your musical like choices, or like what you listen to?
It's a tough question. I don't know. I think they go hand in hand with each other. I mean, I think there's like a playoff. Like my lifestyle is affected by my music, but my music writing's affected by my lifestyle. Like maybe the music I listen to is, like makes me feel a certain way. So that makes me turn around and write something that feels a certain way. So I think it's just kind of like go hand in hand.
Yeah, music is pretty much just like a part of my lifestyle. I can't really say it affects it or anything. It's just how it is. I really don't know what you mean by lifestyle or anything, but music, I would have to say, is definitely a big part of my lifestyle.
Alright, where does your musical influence come from? Like parents, friends?
You go ahead.
Well, like I said before, with the way I write songs and stuff, with the tune based on it more than the lyrics, I mean, sometimes I'll just be driving or something, or actually, I'm not gonna lie, I get a lot of ideas in the shower. I'll be showering and then I'll get a melody in my head and I'll put words to it and stuff, and then, I mean, there's nothing in particular in the shower that inspires me. I don't see a bottle of shampoo and just go, shampoo! And then start basing a song off of that. It's just, I think very well in the shower. Take the awkwardness one.
Alright, well, like for me, I don't know if there's like an influence from a certain person, because I've gone through more than a handful of instruments that have failed. Like from 4th grade, I started playing trumpet, and then that happened for a year, and then like violin, that happened for like half a year, and then like, I don't know, for the longest I just kind of like would fiddle with this and fiddle with that, but I never like was really committed with anything. And then I picked up the guitar, and we've always had guitars around the house, and so like I just started, like I learned a few chords, and then in a couple of months I was playing with a group of guys, and then I just picked up harmonica and started playing, and I don't know, it's just kind of like came from just myself. I don't know, it's like all came together.
I'm just so awesome that the music just came out of me.
Yeah.
That's what he's trying to say.
Why do you enjoy playing music?
What?
Why do you enjoy playing music?
Well, it's fun, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's that like creativeness, just like why people paint pictures or whatever, and it's like I can just do whatever I want. No one can tell me what to do.
There's also something immensely satisfying about writing a song or something. Don't get me wrong, playing music itself is fun. Like if you covered a song, like a Beatles song or something, and you play it, it's really fun to play music. I don't know if any one of you watching this has ever played a song or sung a song. People just like to sing, Even when they're not in a band or anything, when you're in the car, you just start jamming out and singing to your music, like Taylor Swift or something, And that's just fun. And then, but writing your own music and everything, it feels really good to write something of your own and be able to sing it and remember it and have other people start singing it too. It's just really good feeling.
It goes back to like what I was saying earlier about like that feeling you get when everything's like just comes together and it like feels so established, and it's like just that, I don't know, you just feel like the awesomest person on the world. I'm dead serious. Like it sounds so cheesy, but it's like you get that feeling that everybody's like playing the same like tempo, the same notes, and it's like, I don't know, it's satisfying.
Harmony.
I thought you were gonna. Never mind.